Over the top.
Oh, hi there. Hang on just a minute. Let me finish this message. Death is bad for you. Wow, is that profound or what? It's right up there with a Twitter message from Utah Attorney General Mark Shurtleff. As he was preparing to witness the execution of Utah murderer Ronnie Lee Gardner last Friday, Shurtleff tweeted, "A solemn day. With my final nod, Utah will use most extreme power and execute a killer. Mourn his victims. Justice." Wow, talk about a literary masterpiece. Now, I'm not opposed to people, even that subspecies known as politicians, using Twitter and other social media to keep folks updated about what's going on. But I have several problems with Shurtleff's tweets. First, there's a question of whether it's appropriate at all to be twittering from an execution. I don't think so. Yes, executions are semi-public events. There's news media there to record what happens. But experienced writers do a much better job than Shurtleff of informing people about what occurred. Consider the article written by Nate Carlisle of the Salt Lake City Tribune. In 1,100 words, he described the scene leading up to and following Gardner's execution. He wrote a little bit about Gardner's defiant past and his demeanor just before he was executed. And he offered this succinct description as he watched the muscles of Gardner's left hand contract when he was shot by a firing squad. "Gardner died much the way he lived," Carlisle wrote, "with a clenched fist." That's short enough to be a Twitter message, but it's powerful and evocative. It's not trivial at all. Of course, Carlisle was writing to tell readers what he observed. Shurtleff, on the other hand, was tweeting about himself and using Gardner's death as a backdrop. Not only did he say he would give the nod to allow the execution to proceed, just before that occurred, he tweeted, "I just gave the go-ahead to Correction Director to proceed with Gardner's execution." And the coup de grace from Shurtleff came a few minutes after the execution was completed. This time he wrote, "We will be streaming live my press conference as soon as I'm told Gardner is dead." Shurtleff is a poor writer who did indeed trivialize the execution, but it was his egotistical use of another man's death to further his own agenda that was really over the top.